focus, you can change a lot of things in your life. So let's do this with asking you a simple question, which is, have you ever cooked? Well, even if you've never cooked, I'm sure you know the simple truth that the more salt you will add to food, the saltier it gets. And the more sweet you add, the sweeter, isn't it? The same holds true in your own life. When there is a situation that you add more salt to, means more bitterness, the graver it begins to get. And the more sweet you add to it is positivity, the sweeter it will begin to get. So the choice is really yours, whether you want to add more sweet or more salt. Where is your focus? Now, if you see in the world out there what has been happening and what is happening, people are constantly speaking about how grave situation is, how there is corona and there's not going to be a solution, or there's going to be a solution, and the problems that are going to be created and the lack of jobs, there's going to be an economy, and etc. etc. With all of that, this situation has only got more and more serious. Well, this is about the days today that is going on in 2020, but what about before this? What about when people were talking only about rapes in India? And as they spoke more and more about it, it only continued to rise. And every day in the papers, there was something more and more about it. I remember clearly when there was a time they were speaking so much about it in the papers. So the question most people ask me, so what? Should we not have the awareness? Of course you should have the awareness. But there are other things that are happening around you that you could probably speak about too. What you give attention to will grow. So what is it that you would like to give your attention to is very essential. People go for anti-walks, anti-rape, anti-this, anti-war. What I would actually like to suggest is go for pro-walks. If you see, Mother Teresa is someone who sponsored that thought, that go for pro-peace walks, go for peace walks. And that is what begins to create more peace then. What are you giving your attention to? Where is your focus? Is very essential. Let's take this to your own life now. For example, there's a person who tends to trouble you, who tends to irritate you, or who tends to stir you up. And every time that person walks into the room, what are the thoughts that go into your head? Are you feeling troubled already? What is that thought? Or when you speak about this person to somebody, what are you speaking? Where is your focus? Are you adding salt or are you adding sugar? And as you continue to add more salt, if you speak ill of the person or think ill of the person or assume that the person is going to behave in a certain manner, then that is going to continue for your life. And that is going to continue to show up. So if you do want to change certain relationship and that is a Christmas miracle that you want, or if you do desire more money and that is the Christmas miracle you want, what I would suggest is begin to do that by changing your talk and adding more sugar, taking your focus to the positives of that person. What is the person good at? Where else can you see abundance in the universe, in your life? You don't have to go too far, The number of cells in your body are abundant enough. The number of trees on the leaves are abundant enough. So take your attention to the positivity, to what you like showing up. Add more sugar. And as you begin to do that and continue to do that, you will see that more and more of that gets created into your own life. So where is your focus? The exercise for today is pick up any one person, an event, or what you desire for your Christmas miracle and add more sugar to it. Continue to speak good things about it. Think right about it. Add more sugar and you will see that it gets sweeter and sweeter.